Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. It's been a very long time of the Geek Out Show. I'm your host, Gil, and I'm solo tonight. Solo dolo. Like Kid Cudi fans, you guys know what's up with that. So, yeah, it's been a really long time. It's probably been over a month. Jade, his internet's down, Matt's not feeling well. Rather than putting it off another week, I just said, forget it. I'm going to go ahead and jump on this by myself. So, what's going on, guys? Hopefully, you guys have been up to good things. Nothing bad's been happening. Hopefully, you guys missed us. Hopefully, you guys have been waiting for us to come back. Sorry about that. I've been in the process of a move. As you can see, my background is different. Um, my whole entire collection is on the other side. I got to figure out something so I can get the collection in the background. But been through a move, been helping stuff with family. Just been having a bunch of stuff going on. Got together with Matt. We did a sale over in Manteca, California. If you guys are familiar with California, that was fun. We did like probably about 4 or 5 hours together. It was about like a 1.5 hour drive over there and back because he lives, you know, not super close to me. It's considered the valley. But yeah, other than that, yeah, just same old, same old. Don't want to bore you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get into what I've been picking up recently. They're all old at this point because I went probably about 2 weeks ago and I got stuff waiting for me at CFA, I'm sure. But I picked up the 1 in 25 variant of, what is it, King Spawn, issue number 1, the Grey Capullo cover, which is really nice. It's like almost, it looks exactly like a sketch cover. So it's all pencils, and it looks like the what they submit to turn into like as an actual comic. It's like basically just a scan of that, like the artist comic page, but shrunken down to fit on the cover of a comic. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, pretty dope. I know that came out like quite a while away, well, quite a while ago. I think about 2 months ago. But yeah, this was my first time going over to Wands in quite some time. I still got to go over there. Like I said, I know that I have 2 weeks worth of pools over there, roughly. So other than that, man, I honestly have been pretty trash lately with reading comics because of the move, and there's no comic shops around here, so that's why I made sure to start a pool with Juan and made sure to stay on top of that, so I have something so I could go over there. I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna swing by and see if I could run into him and see what's going on over there. If not, it'll be the week after that. Promise, promise, promise. Because the week after that, I know I do have the whole entire week off, so it shouldn't be an issue. So let's go ahead and get into some comic book news and what's going to be popping off in the month of, what is it, January? In January, we got some awesome stuff coming to us. We have Black Panther coming to us issue. So with like the new run, I think it's issue 3, but the legacy number is issue 200. So that's a big milestone. Most titles don't get 200 200 books, 200 consecutive books. So that's pretty dope. So got a couple different covers here, a couple different artists. The main cover is actually this one. I put it in incorrect order. So the main cover is actually this one right here, and it's actually Alex Ross. And I think that this cover is pretty dope because if you see, we're going to zoom in here. Audio listeners, I'm sorry, I'm going to try to describe it, but visual listeners, you'll be able to see. We have T'Challa walking up to the throne, and it looks like Storm, aka Aurora, is on the throne. And we got Cyclops and Jean Grey in the background. Got Wolverine, Magneto, Rogue. So that's actually kind of interesting right there. I'm trying to see what's going on with that. And then you can kind of see like the spirit of the Panther outlining him. So that's pretty awesome. And man, Alex Ross, he's like one of those staple uh, comic book cover artists right there. So that's pretty awesome. Another big book that's going to be coming out in January, She-Hulk, a new number 1 is going to be coming out. So that's pretty awesome. We got a couple different artists here. I forgot who does the main cover, but the B cover is Art Germ. And then the B cover, or no, sorry, C cover is Alex Ewing. And I got to say, the Alex Ewing cover is dope. Main cover is dope. The Art Germ, he always drives drives draws women sexy, but something is really off with that face. So those of you that are watching on YouTube, you guys will be able to see, but just something looks off right there. And you can see like in the corner right here, this is one of his other She-Hulks. I think that face is a lot nicer. I don't know, maybe it's the angle. Something just seems off with like the nose area. I don't know. Something's just not a fan. This is something that I might add to my pull list right here. Is Silver Surfer Rebirth issue #1, and this is pretty awesome. A bunch of great covers, but my favorite is actually down here to the bottom right. Again, audio listeners, I'm sorry. Visual listeners, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a Peach Momoko cover. She has beautiful colors, and I just love the way that she uses them together and she mixes them. You know, we don't get the shiny silver. We kind of get their dulled down with the mix of red, blue, purple, orange, and you know, all the different colors. It's awesome, and it looks like he's powering up his fist right here. So that is amazing. That looks awesome. As well in January, you know, keeping on with the Marvel stuff. A lot of Marvel stuff caught my eye. Not a lot of, you know, from any other camp. Sorry, I'm biased, but Maestro World War M is going to be starting, and this is going to be an event. And I haven't been reading Maestro or know what's going on with that. I do know that he was in the comics recently. One thing I do find interesting, you know, they have Abomination, they have Namor, and Doctor Doom on almost all the covers. Not sure who this is. It looks like Maestro's like pulling power off of him. I don't know. Maybe some type of an explosion going on. Looks weird. What's going on with that dude in his arm? But it looks like on all the other covers, like Namor, Doom, and Abomination have teamed up, and they're going to be trying to take on Maestro. So that's interesting. That's pretty dope. And I do got to say, like, Namor looks odd to me with the beard and the mustache combo, as you can see here on the artwork. Again, YouTube listeners or watchers, you can see visually, and then all of our people on Apple, I'm sorry, you can't see that. Another book that's going to be starting in January. This is from the DC camp. Peacemaker, John Cena's character. So he's going to be getting a new title, and this is the A cover, which is pretty dope. You know, you just kind of see like from the knees down with the gun, and then you see, you know, in the reflection of the puddle, you see Peacemaker. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. So I don't think I'm going to be picking that up, but you know, for people out there that are fans of Peacemaker and fans of, you know, John Cena playing that character in Suicide Squad, there you go. So we're going to go ahead and transition into collectibles pickups. So as far as picking up things, I picked up a lot, but I'm not going to be showing off a whole lot. So this recently, oh, hold on. Let me switch over there we go. For our YouTube watchers there, we got Kirito from Sword Art Online, and I actually got this. This is a Figma. I got this from Matt. Actually hooked me up for a really good deal on this one. Same thing. I got Rock Lee here. Got this as a great deal from Matt. Me and Matt did a trade. I think like a straight trade, figure for figure, for Rock Lee, and then like he gave me like a Kirito for like a pretty good deal, pretty cheap. And then, so I got a couple HasCon exclusives of Venom here. I actually ended up getting 3. Opened up one, I sold one, and I'm keeping one on ice. I got the HasCon Zartan as well. That was a really nice figure, but I sold it. I have another one coming in April. Got the 4-pack, but the 4 Black Skull Death Brigade. I took advantage of the buy 3, get 1 free. I have those, and I sold one to Seth. So shout out to Seth. Recently, he met up with Jade, and they actually did this thing over at the Hive Comics. So shout out to the Hive Comics. They finally unveiled his cover. He did a signing. He sold some prints, a bunch of stuff that, you know, I was totally jealous because I wish I would have been able to do all that and got invited to that stuff. However, I'm not a comic book artist. That's why he got invited. So next time. But I am definitely jealous. But yeah, this Venom is totally awesome. It's straight out of our Saturday morning cartoons here with the red and the blue shading from the animated series. And this is on the, me and Matt have talked about it on the Omega Red body. And then this is one thing that sucks, the little peg holes here that show off on the traps. That's because that's where Omega's Red's shoulder pads or whatever were at, and they poured it in and they were on a ball peg. So that's one thing that sucks, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna give us a regular comic Venom on this, like just without the blue and without the red. I'm trying to think, what else did I pick up? I picked up from the in stock sale of Mythic Legions. I can't remember the horse's name, but Arether's horse, the horse of war. Yeah, so like the fire horse, basically, to for layman's terms. I picked that up. Trying to think, what else did I get? Um, Man, I know I got a bunch of more shit. Just I can't remember because it's like legit been like a month since I've been uh, on a show. So I got like a bunch of stuff accumulated. So I'll go over all the stuff again, I guess, when the guys could join me. So on this part of the show, you guys all know this segment, collectibles news. So let's go ahead and hop into that. All right. So with the collectibles news, oh, hold on. Let's do that way. There we go. There we go. So the best girl from Jujutsu Kaisen, we got figure arts Nabara. So this pretty much finishes out the main team here. I can't wait till they start getting into the side characters because I want a Toto and I want a Panda very badly. Um, so yeah, this is our main team. Itadori and Gojo came out first. Fushigumi came out like third, and Nabara's the fourth character to come out. And she looks great. Looks like we get a bunch of different faceplates. I think it's 3 different faceplates. Then we get her nails, her hammer, a couple different effects, I think, as well. It looks good, great articulation. And you guys probably see my cat Sniffles for all the YouTube watchers out there. We have some Transformers stuff that was announced. Deluxe Class Brawn. Did not put that in order. My bad. We got some Star Wars Black Series Ahsoka Tano from the Mandalorian series. So it looks really well, and it got a pretty good likeness to Rosario Dawson, at least I think, for 112 scale, at a $20, $22 price point. And then they went ahead and gave us the white lightsabers to indicate this from Mandalorian. She's no longer part of the Jedi. Because I think the last Walmart exclusive one was from I was going to say Rebels. I don't think it's Rebels. I think it's Clone Wars. Was it Clone Wars? It's one of those two. I can't remember. My bad. Jade and Heath are probably like, what the fuck, you clown. We get Clone Wars Arc Trooper from the animated series. So this is like animated, but they kind of give it like a real world stylization. This looks dope. Looks like it shares a lot of parts with Echo, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it has the same guns too. Looks like it's just like a red version. I know that Echo is blue, so he's just red. Got Deathwatch Mando. Deathwatch Mandalorian here. Not Deathwatch Mando, but yeah, Deathwatch Mandalorian here. And yeah, another Mandalorian to add to your ranks. Perfect for customizing for those out there that want to do custom Mandalorians, like different Mandalorians. Perfect for you right there. This is pretty dope. I really like this, the General Grievous, and I heard people talking about like it's basically just a repaint of the GameStop version that we got, and I guess like there are some differences between this version and that version. However, so I guess it's not accurate or whatever. I don't know. I think it looks cool. I think it looks dope. I think I'm gonna be adding this to my Black Series. So I have a very small Black Series collection. I think I'm gonna be adding it. Mace Windu, definitely gonna be adding him. It looks like from the General Kenobi or Obi-Wan Kenobi, whichever one like was from the same. I think it was the Walgreens Clone Wars version. So yeah, it looks similar to me. So whatever. I'll be adding it though. Then we got Ratchet, back to Transformers. Ravage, Shockwave. Oh yeah, and then I don't think I stated this, but these are the Bumblebee movie versions, which very reminiscent and very close to the G1 designs. So they looked amazing in that movie, by the way. Should give us more of that. Soundwave. So like I'm not huge on G1. Like that wasn't my Transformers Beast Wars was. But something about Shockwave and Soundwave, they just look badass to me. I don't know why. And I want to get those ones. So I have a small Transformers shelf, which is mainly Beast Wars, but I have like a couple G1. What is it? The red line? Like that's the $20 articulated, the ones that don't like transform. I don't know. I might pick these up too. I know that they're bigger though, so they'll be out of scale. I think what is it? The Voyager class? What does it say? Yeah, Voyager class. I think these are like the $50 ones, if I'm not mistaken. And they're a bit bigger, so they'll tower over Optimus. Deluxe Wheeljack. Not sure the scale on that one, but I think that one's like the $25 price point, maybe $30. I think it's 25. Um, so Mezco, they love repaints and whatnot, so they gave us a repaint of Vapor, the Hood's Burner Edition. So that is pretty dope. They repainted the Tims to black, give us a different hat, NYC black with the headphones, couple Mazel Tov cocktails right there, gas mask. We have the 4 different heads, but this is like the white and black version. Youth Hostile shirt, which is pretty dope. Bunch of different hands, bolt cutter still. Got a paper here with a bunch of paint splash marks. It looks like three different spray cans, markers, fat caps, and then some sneakers. The ones that came with the original version look more like some Jay-Z's. Look like they, I don't know, it looks like they switched it up. Doesn't look as much like Jay's. Maybe this is just a bad angle, but the other ones look like the fives. Yeah. Any sneakerheads listening, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is pretty dope. So we get a hooded jacket, we get a sweater with drawstrings, so a hoodie. So that's pretty awesome. Get a couple different looks, and then you get the ski mask if you're trying to, pull a lick. You get the vest, and then also a backpack or a book bag, as they say. Mythic Legions, the big reveal this week. So Legionscon was this weekend. It just ended a little while ago. That's why I wanted to have Jade, Matt, and Detour Stefan actually on here. Shout out to Stefan. He was over there, picked us up some stuff, so I appreciate him for that. There's a bunch of cool reveals, and I'm barely getting into Mythic Legions. I know that Jade is trying to get out. Matt, I think, is in it though. But there's some stuff here that Jade wants, and man, this company, they're trying to come after everyone's wallets, and right here, this wave piqued my interest. So here goes another. It's not exactly a full wave. I guess they're part of the reveals though. But yeah, this is I'm gonna mess this up. Erica Gore. He's the size of like one of the ogres, one of the full size figures, like the biggest ones. But look at the detail on this thing, man. The scaling is fucking phenomenal. And then we got transition from regular paint to like looking like a metallic paint, fades into like a dark blue and a purple. Man, just the dry brushing on the horns. Just this thing is amazing. Definitely piqued my interest, and I was like, I want that. And look, so this is a regular ogre figure off to the right of the Erica Gore, and it's bigger, and then it also has a tail here. So not only is it bigger than the other ogre figures that are like in its size range, so it's a little bit bigger because the head, I believe, and the other stuff. So it's a different new sculpt. I don't know. Might even be something similar to the Cosmic Legion sculpt, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that. I got to compare them. And then here goes like an ogre army builder figure right here to the right. I mean to the left. And man, it's like two of those bad boys. It's fucking crazy. And then we have Arazak. He's the evil wizard, if I'm not mistaken. So he looks really good. And I know that this is one that caught Jade's interest, and he's all like, I want that. I need that. So I'm going all in on this wave. I'm going to get all of them. And yeah, he looks phenomenal. And then also shout out to CJCM. He did all the cloth goods for these figures, and you could tell because they look amazing. You know, we get the 4 different hands. These are 3, and then the other ones that he has on, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the 3. And the staff and the different lightning effects, which is pretty awesome. That could probably even work for Star Wars. That'd be kind of cool. Another one that I'm going to mess up is it as a Hazar? I'm not sure. I'm I'm sure I messed that up. This is another figure that's like on the ogre size body. But man, oh man, this thing is beautiful. The 4 different horns. Then like the cracking effect that's like on his skull. It looks like lightning, almost like electricity is running through his body. It looks like it's actually sculpted into the face sculpt, but it's just painted on the actual body. So it would make sense that it's just painted on the body to keep like the same body mold as the other figures. But the head sculpt though, oof, that's amazing. And I love the armor. So I'm guessing that they're gonna port into the back the pauldrons. It's not sculpted on. It looks like it's lifted off of the body, but man, audio listeners, I'm sorry, but on YouTube you'll get the full effect. But this figure looks amazing. It's transitions from like a dark forest green into like a lime green almost, is like the electricity looking color that's like running through them. So it's like a nice contrast there, dark to light. And then here we get him with the staff, and it looks like he's gonna have like some green flame effects, and then he's gonna have like the hooves, the hoof feet. So that's kind of cool. I know there's one of those in the Aether wave, and he's from, what is it, the Poxus army, if I'm not mistaken, because this is like the Poxus skull and wings. So we're going to show off Poxus in a little bit, but he's like the leader or whatever, and one of the other horsemen that were showed off, because there's 4 horsemen, right? We got War, the fire one. We got Alethea, the vampire chick from the like couple waves ago. And then now it's Poxus, so he's the 3rd one. We have one more coming, one more horseman. Here goes the hands, and then the flame effects. Sniffles is just here. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's right here chilling on my lap. This was also a head turner. Telazar. He's the genie. Not sure if he's good or evil, but bunch of awesome stuff here. The head sculpt is really intriguing. I love the we have like a light blue. He's like a light blue, like genie from Aladdin. But we also get some dark blue, purple, and gold are like the main color schemes on him. And then we get some like crazy pearlescent, I don't know, necklace piece like in the middle. So there's a bunch of different colors, and then also copper. So yeah, there's a couple different colors running through there: copper, gold, blue, dark blue, and purple. Then we get the cloth goods here for the loincloth. Then more magic effects. Man, this just looks amazing, these different effects. The sword looks fucking crazy, man. Oh man, it's like almost like a serpent dragon type handle, and the blades coming out of the mouth. Yeah, this is just a awesome looking dude, very imposing. And then the cool thing here for the audio listeners, I'm going to tell you guys, he comes with the lamp. So he comes with the necklace, which is like copper and like a pearlescent blue, different hands. Comes with the sword, 2 magic effects, 1 for each hand, and then he also does come with a genie lamp. So that's fucking badass. And I know that Jade hit me up. He's like, hey, I know you're going all in. You want to hook me up with that lamp? And I'm like, hell no, dog. I need my accessories. Sorry, man. It's a pretty awesome accessory, and yeah, I'm sure that people will cast it. So here goes Poxus and Flogius, I guess, almost like a play on words with Pegasus. So I'm guessing that this is a famine, right? Because of four different. I guess yeah. I guess this would be famine, because it looks like diseased and like zombie esque. It's a nice touch because they have like almost like green oozing pus bubbles, like on the horse and then also on Poxus. And it's just like crazy. Like I appreciate the sculpt and the detail and everything that went into this. And it looks like here they're reusing the wings from the Cosmic Legions from like the bug type characters. I forgot what the hell the characters were called. My bad. I'm gonna get a F in what you call it, an effort. Not even an A for effort, but yeah, they're definitely reusing parts here from the Cosmic Legions, which is cool. It's fine. It comes with the bow and arrow. Then also comes the arrow here is almost like a translucent yellow color. And that's the other thing is like it looks almost like the it's not a halo, but like some type of like effect behind Poxus. It reminds me of if you guys watch Dragon Ball Super with what you call it when Rose and fuck, what was the other dude's name when they fused and like they had that whole entire thing going on behind them, like the glowing thing. It reminds me of that, but it's really creepy the way that they did the eyes for the horse and then also Poxus. Looks like they're dead eyes. They're all cloudy and white. Very crazy. Um, Before I go too much further into this, so Eric Kagor, the blue dragon on the ogre buck, $60. Arazak, $37. As a Hazar, that's the green and light, the dark green and light green demon magic caster, $60. Oh, there's a pre-order deluxe hand pack for 15. Telazur is 47. You could pre-order some magic effects evil for $12. Heroic magic effects for $12. Flogius is 55. Poxus is 45. The all-in pack, which comes with a couple more characters that I haven't talked about, is 480. The Poxus weapons pack. Ooh, we're gonna have to get into that. Yeah, there's a couple more characters that we got to go over, folks. But yeah, that's not bad. 480. I'm definitely gonna have to do that. Let's hop back into the characters. So this one is Samir. He's the good magic caster. So we have the evil one. This is a good one, and he looks amazing. Great fucking cloak and like a hood by CJ. We got the book over here hung around him. So that's pretty dope. Like he reminds me a lot of like Merlin. Like when you see him, you think Merlin. He has his spell book off to the side. He has his magic staff, and he has like 3 bags, I guess, like with potions or whatever, or some type of like sand that he could throw out. I love his magic stuff and the magic effects that we're getting with them. We have both light blue and green, and then the fact that they're kind of like going over each other, twisting over one another, intersecting. That's fucking awesome. Here we go. We get all the accessories right there. The green and blue effect, staff, the book, and the different hands. Beautiful. Here goes the Tharnog. Sorry. He's the orc mage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Ogre mage? Orc. I think he's part of the orcs dudes. So I think he's like a mage or like a wizard. And this is a beautiful fucking figure with the different furs and whatnot. And then I love all the skulls and the bones that are used with this. And what was the Lithia wave? We got the moose or whatever, right? The moose with I forgot who he came with, or I think it came by itself. But his this guy's pauldrons are like the moose antlers, which is pretty fucking awesome. And I just think that's a beautiful, awesome touch. And here we go. We get to see the back here, the furs and the pauldrons. Man, that's just the detail that goes into this. The sculpting is fucking phenomenal. That's such a beautiful head sculpt here. So, audio listeners, I definitely urge you to go over to YouTube um, at the Geek Out Show. Check us out over there. I love this effect piece of the kind of like the crystal ball that he's looking into, and that is like raised up off of like a magic effect, and it's placed in the hand. So that's pretty dope. I think that's the one that I'm gonna have him uh, displayed with. Is that hand holding the crystal ball, and then holding out his staff. That's pretty awesome. It's almost like the orcs are like Native American esque. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm assuming that she's evil, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong because her magic effects are blue. But this is Thrace. Looks like a female spellcaster. She has a beautiful sculpt here. Great leather sculpt here on her chest. You know, cool purple cloak. And then, let me see. She looks like a dark elf. Some type of elf. Because she's blue. She's like a blue elf. Oh, look at that skull on the magic effect. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's pretty badass. Yeah, that's cool. So she has her staff with like a crystal on the top. She has pauldrons, alternate hands, and then she has like all the other effects from the different spellcasters. The one that wraps around the staff, and then like a skull that shoots out that you could put on her hand. That's pretty awesome. I would have her displayed like that. This dude fucking looks phenomenal. Zende. He's a black spellcaster, and you know one thing that I've noticed about Mythic Legions, they don't have a lot of African American or black representation. So it's always nice when they add another person of color. That's cool. But I get like it's they're trying to do more than just human characters, so more than just white, black. They're trying to do, creatures that are dead, creatures from hell, creatures from heaven, and this and that. You know, you got blue characters, red characters, purple, green, all kinds of stuff. But still, man, this dude's beard game is strong, man. Jeez. I do gotta say these spellcasting effects, they remind me kind of like Doctor Strange, but then like also like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like kind of like Shang-Chi, the Ten Rings. Maybe I'm tripping. You know, they would work for the Wing Wu, the Wing Wu figure. The was it Shang-Chi's dad, the Mandarin. Yeah, look at that beard game, the cloak. That looks dope. That looks great. Then the pauldrons, man, his staff is pretty fucking badass because you know you got a combination of the blue, like a light blue, and gold. That looks great together, and his different hands. So I think it's kind of cool that most of like this, mostly all of them are like spellcasters from this wave. Uh, get into monster arts. We haven't talked about this for a while. Jet Jaguar from the Godzilla Singular Point. So this is pretty cool. This is a pretty awesome figure. I didn't finish Singular Point. Man, it was kind of bad. I got to be honest. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and I just could not get through it. Here we got NECA. This is part of their October reveals. Like I said, people, we've been gone for a while. This is part of their monster announcements. The Dracula figure from the classic Universal Monsters that they're doing. Got some NECA gargoyles. We got who was that? Hudson. That was an amazing, happy reveal right there. I was like so happy when they announced that. NECA Monsters X TMNT. So this is a Monster Igor version of Leonardo, which is crazy. All right, and then to keep it moving with the Universal Monsters, we got Raphael here, and this is Frankenstein Raphael. Look at that big old 6 head that he got going on there with that square top fade. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a niche thing that, you know, horror fans will like. The old school TMNT fans, if you guys remember that, that's actually like an updated version of the old school figures from way back in the day. Then we got the Thing from the thing. We got the monster, which this is kind of cool. It does nothing for me, but I know that a lot of people are like happy and excited about this. We got Super 7, Baroness. Does nothing for me again. I'll stick to the, was it the Classified series? Destro. So this is like the third Destro because I think we got, was it Hasbro, Mezco, now Super 7. This actually comes with a gang load of shit. Hey, my wife just came home. Then we got a Super 7 version of Flint here. Comes with some nice pistols, a shovel, a newspaper, backpack, binoculars. Then we got a Super 7 Lady J. We got a harpoon. Looks like a harpoon gun. A rifle, bunch of different spears, and a bunch of different, some type of spear gun or whatever. A bunch of different arrow tips that could port in 3 different heads. It's a cool figure. These do nothing for me. Definitely stick with the Hasbro stuff. Then we have the last 3 figures of Thousand Toys Sentinel. Their collab that they're doing here. We got Ryo in his Wild Flame. No, is it Wildfire? I can't remember, but his white outfit. Man, I can't remember these guys' names. The purple and light blue. This dude does wind, and then this dude does no, he does water, and he does rock. So I have none of these figures, unfortunately. So I guess I'm gonna just have to stay out. Too late to backtrack. Excess Ray Studios females. So they have a red one. I think her stuff was blue, or a brunette, a blonde, and her stuff is brown. All 3 of these look amazing, and I know for sure like this isn't how all 3 of them are going to come. The dude was saying that a few of the figures came broken and damaged, so this is like their very base form. There's stuff that needs to get fixed and updated with these. I think some of the armor broke off. These are some of the alternate helmets that they'll have, and you'll be able to use with your current figures and with them. So some of these will fit on the male characters that you have. And here goes some extra helmets and some practice battle, whatever backdrop stuff that you want to use for your photography or your displays that you're practicing to be a gladiator. So that's pretty cool. So after collectibles, let's go ahead and shift over into animation. So as far as animation, I've been watching a lot actually. I started watching Hellsing, which that is interesting. I actually started watching that because of Death Battle? So if you follow them on YouTube, or is it Rooster Teeth, that team, they had him go up against Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. So I started watching Hellsing, and I'm about like 5 or 6 episodes in. And like the main guy, his name is Alucard. So it isn't like what Castlevania, where Alucard is his son. It's he's actually Dracula, and for whatever reason, he's working for humans. I'm still trying to figure out why exactly. Been watching Demon Slayer. That's really good. They're almost done with the Mugen Train arc, which is dope. I'm just kind of steadily going, trying to keep my interest there, but it's kind of like falling out because I already know what's happening because of the movie. And it's basically just a simplified version of the movie. They don't go uh, as far in great detail. Like honestly, watch the first episode of Demon Slayer, like from Hulu, like the second season, because you don't get that from the movie. Then watch the movie, and then skip like the Mugen Train arc completely from wherever you watch it. I'm watching it on Hulu, so skip it on there. I'm trying to think, what else did I watch? And I know for sure I've watched way more stuff, but definitely can't remember. And right when I'm put on the spot, I can't remember. It's all good. So we're going to go ahead and get into some animation. And so this weekend was the D23 event. So there's a lot of stuff announced. So the first thing is cars on the road. So like a lot of the stuff here that we're actually going to go over as far as animation wise, is just concept art. Is actually not like the final product. Some of it is, some of it is not. So this is kind of like a oh my gosh, uh, what's that movie? Apocalyptic. Jesus Christ, I can't remember. Um, but yeah, like they're take like if they're in the Cars world, I'll probably remember like after the stream. Looks like they're in Bigfoot type of monster truck. That's the only thing that I could think of. Oh, don't have the rest of this. This is a Tiana series that we're getting in 2022. It's actually going to be a musical series on Disney Plus. What If got greenlit for season 2, so I'm wondering if we're going to be getting like part 2 to some of the ones that we got in the first season. Like I would definitely want to see what else happened with the. Ooh, guess we can't find out with Marvel Zombies since spoilers. They all got sent over to in the ending. Hmm. Captain Carter, though, I want to find out more about her, maybe on her current day. And I guess what else happened with T'Challa as Star Lord. And then they could just go for like whatever else they want to go for. Win or lose, this almost looks like it's a one of those. What is it like the Gromit, the claymation type animation? Does a Disney Pixar team up? X-Men the animated series is coming back. This is huge news, and this is coming in 2023. All new original series streaming from 2023, and I think this was a great way to announce it. The fact that this is such a like it's a popular meme that came back, and a lot of people use it in the whole entire Wolverine staring at the photo album or the photo frame, and it's supposed to be Jean because he's like crying over Jean, but instead it's X-Men the animated series '97. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty funny. And they're bringing back some people that worked on that original series, so that's a very good um, decision on their part. Zootopia Plus coming in 2022, 2022 or 2023. Shit, I can't remember now. But we're getting that. I enjoyed the movie, so if they expand on the universe, that'll be nice. Oh, see, this was the other part, the cars. I forgot to rename it. I did not rename it properly, so it went in order. I knew that there was something I was missing, so we got some dinosaurs, the Cars version. So I think that's kind of cool. We get Mater and also Lightning McQueen, almost looking like Neanderthal type versions. So Netflix had a, I don't know, some type of like event over the weekend in regards to their anime. This is one of the ones, Exception. This is coming in 2022. They did not say when exactly, if it was early or late. They just says 2022. I know that it has to do with like demons and hell and things like that. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. Just like the image caught me. There's a bunch of other stuff that was announced. They showed like a teaser for Ultraman with the 6-person team. That's pretty fucking dope. So yeah, just a bunch of different stuff that I'm hyped and excited for, but not interesting enough to go into great detail, to be honest. Um, Pokemon, or sorry, let's go ahead and transfer over into gaming, video games. So one thing I've been playing is Pokemon. I actually found some of my old Pokemon games, so that was fucking awesome. And been playing Fortnite with Leilani, my daughter, and I actually teamed up with her a little bit, and I got my first victory royale. Actually, got two back to back, due to the assistance of one of her friends from her school or her class. So that was kind of cool. I think there's two other of them. Yeah, two of them plus me and her. So we were on a 4-person squad, and like we all helped each other. So that was fun. Hold on. All right, guys, and I'm back. I'm sorry about that, but I had to get a sip of water. My throat was drying out, definitely. And there we go. I want to grab these actually. So Pokemon Celebrations has been a thing, celebrating the 25th anniversary. Got, what was it? The tin, the one that's like a lunchbox, the Dark Sylveon box, and an ETB. I got 2 ETBs. I only opened up one. I only opened up one of the Dark Sylveons because I actually got 2. Shout out to Jade. And then, I have the Ultra Premium box coming as well. Oh, and then I also got the Charizard and Reshiram box. Hold on. Sorry, folks. I just wanted to be able to show you. So the main part of the Charizard Reshiram box is this golden card, as you can see. You get Charizard and Reshiram. It's a beautiful freaking card. GX tag team card. I want to get this graded. So beautiful. But anyways, so I wanted to just show you guys some of the other pulls that I got. I got 3 Surfing Pikachu V. Then I got the VMAX version of that as well. I got Flying Pikachu V and the VMAX version as well. So that's really cool. I love getting the V and the VMAXs. Zamazenta V. And I think the Zaxian, you need to get the Zaxian box. That's the only way to get it. Dark Gyarados. Rockets Zapdos. Just a couple of the standout cards to me. Rocket's Admin and Team Rocket. Here comes Team Rocket. Hydreigon. Delta species, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Delta? I believe so. Light Toxicity. Oh no, the Hydreigon isn't. What is it? Not Delta. I forgot what that is. But this is a Delta species, Mimikyu. I got the full art Pikachu of basically a redesign of the original Pikachu, the Chunky Chew back in the day, but as a full art and holographic. So they extended out the artwork. Here goes some awesome stuff that I got. Mega Rayquaza EX. So this is a reprint from the, what was it? I think Evolutions? Maybe before Evolution. I'm not sure, but it was around that time. I got a full art Reshiram card. I forgot what series that was from as well. I think this was Vivid Voltage, if I'm not mistaken. The VMAX Elements Rainbow Rare. That was a pretty dope. Oh yeah, because most of these come with Vivid Voltage and Dark Ablaze. Oh, that one was from Darkness Ablaze, and some other stuff packed in as well. Got a Dark Sylveon V. This is the from the box, so you can only get it from the box or the tin. Then Greninja EX. Greninja Golden Star card. So it's a shiny Greninja, the black version, which is the superior version. If you ask me, I love Greninja in black. So you can only get that if you got the ETB. And then I wanted my trio, so I pulled Blastoise actually twice. Then I bought a Venusaur, and I traded for a Charizard. So I got all the cards that I wanted. So I'm pretty excited about that. 2 Blastoise, 1 Venusaur, and 1 Charizard. I was trying to just trade straight up, my extra Blastoise for a Venusaur. Nobody wanted to take it, so I actually went, of all places, TCG, the website. And Venusaur is only like $10. Same thing as Blastoise, like $10. Not that bad. It's not that expensive. I'm behind. I did not pick up was a Fusion Strike because I've been so stuck on celebrations and trying to celebrations. I thought I said evolutions. I just don't want to, or I've been trying to finish that up and not move on to the next step without finishing up what I wanted to finish up first. So since then, during my break, we've had some news. Fortnite and Book of Boba Fett. This is coming out Christmas Eve. So I think this is pretty dope. The way that they're introducing it is Boba. We got re-armored Boba Fett and Fennec right there, and I think that this is awesome. You get the Bantha stick. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. I already know that Jade is going to be getting this. Probably more than likely Heath is going to be getting this. So that's pretty awesome. And then this, I cannot wait on Tuesday. Believe it, Fortnite and Naruto Shippuden. Me and Geeky Fresh, Gary, shout out to Gary. We've been talking about this, and we're going to go broke. For sure. I'm going to buy everything. Every single skin. I don't even care. We got a cool new trailer for Pokemon, so there goes just a couple screenshots from the newly released trailer. So yeah, find slates to trigger various encounters. So what they mean by this, so there's actually like a little slab that you put in here, or like a little token. It's not exactly a token. So there's things that you could collect, and what I mean by that, like they're almost like runes. And so like one looks like the old school original Game Boy cartridge, another one looks like the Game Boy Advance cartridge, and another one looks like a DS card. So I think that's pretty dope. Like they're doing like 3 different cartridges, and like they summon Pokemon from that generation. So the ones that look like the original Game Boy cartridges, well, as you can see right here, boom. So these are actually going to be summoning Ho-Oh and Lugia, my wife again. So as you all know, that we usually have Pokemon, to one particular game. So if you get Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, you're going to get Ho-Oh, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. That's like later on, and that you could unlock with the rune that you plug into that area. And then if you get Pearl, you get the opposite ones, which is Lugia and other birds. Lugia, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So I do got to say I'm more of a fan of Lugia out of the birds, but I like the beasts more. So as far as like the Trinity beasts or Trinity birds, I like the Trinity beasts. And then at a Ho-Oh Lugia, I like a Lugia better. So if anybody wants to trade a Lugia for a Ho-Oh, let me know. I'm definitely going to be getting Diamond. If you have saved data for Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, you'll be able to unlock and catch a Mew. And as well, if you have saved data for Sword or Shield, you'll be able to catch a Jirachi. There is an early purchase bonus where you get the Platinum style outfits from back in the day, which is pretty awesome. A gift of Manaphy A via mystery gift for early purchase bonus. So you need to receive it before February 21st of 2022. And early purchase bonus for the downloadable version. The other ones are physical. So DLC, like if you order it just like on the Switch shop, or the Nintendo shop. I don't know why I said Switch shop. Nintendo shop, you get 12 quick balls, but honestly, that doesn't mean anything. I hate quick balls. They don't really fucking work. Then we're getting some new alternate retyping and appearances of Zora and Zoroark from the, the Arceus game. So I think that this is pretty awesome. We got the original artwork and the new artwork. They were dark type, and now they're going to be normal and ghost. So I think that's pretty dope. The redesign, so kind of rather than black and red, now they're white and like pink. That's pretty cool. And then Zoroark looks pretty awesome as well. The hair just looks like a little bit more untamed, and then almost, honestly, that gives off more of that gaseous, like the ghost type spirit, like they're barely reforming. And then maybe I'm looking too far into this, but that almost looks like bones, like the light white. That's pretty awesome, actually. That looks a lot cooler than what I thought. So I'm a huge fan of like whenever they do these retypings and redesigns for established Pokemon, especially for Pokemon that I like. So I can't wait to see the Food Dog Arcanine, which they're still keeping like under lock and key, and then get these. I'm going to be adding them to my team. So let's go ahead and transition over into entertainment. Damn, this episode is still an hour just by myself. So let's go ahead and get into entertainment. What have I been watching? Me and my wife started The Shrink Next Door. That is a really good series starring Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd. Rewatch Shang-Chi. Oh man, I can't think of everything that I've watched. Um, I have not watched Internals yet. I have not watched the My Hero Academia movie yet. Um, Honestly, I've been like behind on a lot of stuff just because I've only been focusing on the move. So I'm trash right now, guys. Sorry. But the Shrink Next Door, that's a really good series. If you have Apple TV, check that out for sure. It's funny. Oh, actually, I watched what's it? The Harder They Fall. That was a really good movie, starring Idris Elba and Jonathan Majors, our king. And some of it, like some of the plot points I'd seen coming a mile away. Other ones, it was actually a twist. Um, the end twist I did not see coming at all. I was very surprised. I was like, oh shit. But everything else I kind of knew and seen coming. Um, the was I think CJ Siler, the black dude who played the Blue Power Rangers in the Power Ranger reboot. He was in it. He was really good. I liked him a lot. I liked his his comedy in there. Idris Elba was good. Regina King was good. She was great. Zazie Beetz was awesome. It was awesome. And then like the one thing that stuck out to me and that like like I didn't or I caught it without like knowing it was coming or thinking anything of it. So like one thing is like they're all African American, they're all black. And when you go to a black town, like it mainly takes place in a black town called Redwood City. Everything's so beautiful, colorful, vibrant. Then they travel and go into a white neighborhood, white area, white town. It's so plain, ugly, and everything's just painted white. And I'm pretty sure it's, for the fact that it's like a white town. And it's so ugly and dull and everything looks the same and just, I was just like, ew. And I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. But yeah, I was just like, I was able to pick up on that. Like, wow, the black town is so beautiful. And like the white town is like terrible. Um, I also watched The Red Notice. That I was able to tell everything that was going to happen before it happened. That it was an okay movie. It was a rock movie. Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot. It was a blockbuster movie. Flashy, big, explosions, thrills, fighting, comedy. Um, nothing groundbreaking there, but it was an okay movie. It was okay. You know, I didn't mind, doing that on a Saturday night. I was making dinner for my wife and my daughter, so yeah, it was an okay movie. I would give that one like a 6.5 out of 10. Um, the Harder They Fall, I would give that like an 8 out of 10. That was uh, that was done a lot better. I gotta say, out of the two Netflix shows and like, or two Netflix movies, and like The Harder They Fall is ranked seventh, and Red Notice is ranked first, or something. Like, it should be swapped, at least in my opinion. So while we've been gone, we've gotten a trailer for the Book of Boba Fett. We got a trailer and then also this badass poster. If you want to hear more about the trailer, go watch or go listen to the Canon Cantina, the most recent episode. They break it down. D23, they did announce that we're going to be getting an I Am Groot series. I guessing while he's a baby. They did announce that we're getting all this greatness here. Marvel Zombies, Secret Invasion, Agatha, House of Darkness, or sorry, Harkness. So these are all series: Marvel Zombies, Secret Invasion, Agatha, Ironheart series, Miss Marvel series, She-Hulk is a movie. No, sorry, series. Echo, I believe that's going to be yeah. These are all series. Echo, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man freshman year. Here goes a still from the trailer. I think there was like a trailer slash teaser. I guess you would say teaser. It's like 30 seconds of Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac would get him, and you kind of see that he's suffering from multiple personality disorder. Oh man, I definitely went out of order with this. Here goes some concept art from the Obi-Wan show. We get Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. So they're going to be facing down again. Obi-Wan on top of, I don't know, Star Wars camel. I don't know what the fuck those things are called. The Vader talking to, which I guess is going to be the Emperor there. Looks like he's talking to a hologram. And then we get some troopers and I don't know, one of the, what are they called? The something sisters? Inquisitor? I don't know what the fuck they're called. But it's cool. Cool concept art. I'm for it. Here we go. We get some Vava Voom here. She-Hulk. We get some leg. The CG. Doesn't look the best, but that's just a still. Then we get the Hulk. His arm is healed, ladies and gentlemen. So not sure if this takes place before the snap or after the snap. But remember at the end of Shang-Chi and his, oh, what the hell? And his arm was like all still jacked up, like Bruce Banner, his arm was like in a sling. And there's Jennifer Walters right here. Looks like they're doing some type of experimentation or something. Look at those guns, those triceps, biceps, and looks like we're almost going to be getting like that cool, awesome 90s suit, like the white and purple one. But this is going to have some black in it. White, purple, and black, baby. That's pretty dope. This was a t-shirt. If I'm not mistaken, this was given to the staff for Multiverse of Madness. Oh, dang. So it's kind of like one of those glow-in-the-dark psychedelic colors, where it's like fluorescent colors. And we have Scarlet Witch in the background, and it looks like her eyes are like red, but I don't know if they're actually red. Like, I don't know if that means like they're gonna be like evil or if that's just her powers. But we got, Scarlet Witch. But I was gonna say Benedict Wong, but I mean it is Wong. That's his real name though, Benedict. So Wong, which got Doctor Strange and America Chavez, which looks like she's kind of like going like this, like she's ready to, hand out some knuckle sandwiches, I guess. We get a sneak peek at the live action Gundam, the RX-78 from the Gundam series that we're going to be getting, or the movie. Uh-oh. And the last thing, we got a new poster for Spider-Man No Way Home. And if you see in the background, right over here, we get Green Goblin. We get Doc Ock's tentacles up front. So other people have been talking about what's hidden here. So supposedly they're saying, oh, this is Mephisto. Looks like a devil's face. Like you kind of get the eyes, the nose, the mouth, cheekbone, like his side profile. And other people say, oh, this is Ultron. His eyes, his mouth, helmet. I don't think so. I think that's complete BS. I don't think we're going to be getting all that, but who knows? But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for, listening, staying, watching. I know it's been kind of like a drag by myself. I apologize. I have no one to bounce off of. I'm trying to just carry the show along by myself just to put out some type of content because it's been forever since we released an episode. Jade over at JRude Toys. Follow Matt over at Major Reaction _IG on Instagram. Follow him on YouTube on Major Reaction. Jade doesn't have anything else. Follow Seth as Seth.Horton.33. He did his cover. You could also go over to the Hive Comics and buy one of his covers. It's $14 retail, $5 delivery, so $20 in total. You could get, I think there's a couple that are signed. I'm not 100% sure. Or you could just hit him up personally and try to get a signed version from him. Make sure to hit up CFA Addicts if you're in the Bay Area. Make sure to hit up the Hive Comics if you're in Odessa, Texas. Make sure to hit up, Fantastic Collectibles if you're in the Manteca area. And shout outs to all the other shows. We will definitely be coming back hard very soon. Three Bros One Show is going to be coming back. Brett and Celluloid is going to be coming back. Just all the holidays are getting in the way, guys. So just please bear with us. Until next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.